Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. The results aren't always pretty, but Baker Mayfield gets the job done, not when they complete just 12 passes. Not when their quarterback is sacked 5 times. Certainly not when they have been outgained by 247 yards. The Bucs have played 49 seasons and 761 games, and Sunday's 20-16 victory in Detroit was just the third time they have won a game when their opponent has outgained them by such a wide margin. As you might expect, the previous 2 times included long touchdown returns that are not included in net yardage. A Ronde Barber 66-yard interception return against the Eagles in 2006 and a Karl Williams 73-yard punt return against Buffalo in 2000. There were no such plays on Sunday. No special teams touchdowns, no defensive scores. Just a smallish quarterback with a huge heart. No, Baker Mayfield did not beat the Lions by himself. The defense, particularly a young secondary, deserves a ton of credit for keeping the Lions out of the end zone most of the afternoon, despite allowing Jared Goff to throw for more than 300 yards. And the Lions made their share of blunders, including poor clock management at the end of the first half that cost them a field goal, a 41-yard pass interference penalty that set up a Bucs field goal and 2 critical interceptions by Goff. But it was Mayfield who set the tone. It was Mayfield who danced, darted and eluded the Detroit pass rush. It was Mayfield who made plays at critical moments. It was Mayfield who avoided momentum-killing errors. The Detroit offense crossed midfield on 9 different drives and scored 16 points. The Bucs drove into Lions territory only 4 times but scored 20 points. Goff had opportunities to win the game and came up short. Mayfield made just enough plays to win. If you take nothing else away from this game, remember that this franchise has spent dearly on quarterbacks in the past. They used top 20 picks on Vinny Testaverde, Jameis Winston, Doug Williams, Trent Dilfer, and Josh Freeman. They traded first-round picks for Chandler and Jack Thompson. They stretched the salary cap to sign Tom Brady. And, yet, I'm not sure they've ever had a quarterback quite like Mayfield. He's certainly not as accomplished as Brady or as talented as Steve Young or as efficient as Brad Johnson. In retrospect, he may have been a stretch as the number 1 pick in the 2018 draft by the Browns. But Mayfield approaches the game with a fierceness that transcends height. He's relatively short, speed, he's not fast, and common sense, he's reckless with his body. When Mayfield is in the huddle, hope is always within reach. The Bucs have gone from a quarterback who avoided contact at all costs to a quarterback with the fearlessness of an offensive lineman. There was a moment on Sunday when a Rachaad White running play collapsed in the backfield and Mayfield tried to help by blocking an oncoming safety. Those are the moments teammates appreciate and fans adore. And when it was all over, this game was the 7th time the Bucs have won as an underdog with Mayfield.